Over 80% of Lagosians believe that LASTMA has no authority to arrest. That theirs is to control
Traffic,
to make the vehicle moving. They don't have authority. General Manager of Lagos Traffic Management Authority, Olalekan
Bakari.
Bakari, is live with me in the studio. We are not looping on phone. He's live, sitting directly opposite me, and as we are talking, I'm looking into his eyeballs, and I guess he's equally looking at my eyeballs because we can make contact now. So he's going to spend some time with us. He has much to say about the control of traffic in Lagos. And I want you to please, if you have any questions, you will be free. But don't ask those questions that will compel me to step you down. I coordinate this program. I moderate it. I have the right also to step your question down if I believe your question is not going normally. Because if you know what it costs us in time of begging, not money, but the time of continually calling, begging, to bring my guest to the studio, you will not want to ask a question of personal vendetta. So that is not allowed. But any question, whatever you want to know, mostly for those of you who believe that LASTMA has no authority to arrest. I will explain that. Please, you can ask the questions, because this is the head of the authority of LASTMA that is with me. What he cannot explain to you, I'm afraid not even Lagos State Governor will want to explain to you, because Lagos State Governor has veered this one to him and tackling many other issues. So please ask your question. Then, if you have suggestions on the possible way the work can be improved, he's here to learn. He will take it away, table with his management, and it is Lagos that will be better for it at the end of the day. Over 80% of Lagosians believe that LASTMA has no authority to arrest. That theirs is to control
traffic,
to make the vehicle moving. They don't have authority. And many people circulated infamous rumor, innuendos, things that are not in existence. About 6 years ago, I was compelled to throw the facts to the public because I was tired of receiving calls on air telling me, can you imagine that LASTMA took a vehicle away to where? They don't have the authority. So the chief executive officer of LASTMA then, a retired assistant inspector general of police, Chris Olakwi, of blessed memory, was the first LASTMA man that I now brought in. Please sit down here. And I told him, all the laws that permit your operation, bring everything in books. Yes. It was after that day that most Lagosians now know that the people were not acting extraordinary out of what the law that the law permitted them doing whatever they are doing. So, GM, please, sir, you are welcome.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Lagosians.
It's good to hear your voice.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, madam. Good morning.
It's nice to meet you in person as well.
I want to believe that my name is Godwin Etakiwebu, known on air as the Guru. It is never, either at child naming. My father did not make mistake of naming me Oliver Twist. I am not Oliver Twist. But permit me to extract from you a promise that this is not going to be one-off time call. That from time to time, when we need you to please come and help us to talk to our people, that you will not deny us too much.
By the grace of Almighty God.
All right. Thank you very
We'll
much.
always answer you, sir.
Thank you very, very much.
It's now time for us to take your comments and your reactions. Ogaguru has given us the permission to go ahead with that. Welcome
you think
back.
I'm not willing to withdraw the permission now? Okay, I will respect you, so go ahead.
All right, let me start with this one. Ayo from First Tax says, when will LASTMA have a 3-digit help number instead of having the long private number all the time? With available technology, why is LASTMA still wearing mufti in downfalls to catch errant personnel? Why can't they wear body cams or have a website for public complaints with video and pictorial evidence? And that is Ayo from First Tax.
Please, GM, you may have to be noting them down because let them be accumulated before you answer them.
Okay.
And thank God you have the man who has come in to guarantee your safety. So when they are cumulative, so you just get little time to answer them together. Go ahead.
Alfred from Ikoyi says, good morning, the Guru Olalu and the LASTMA boss. Please help us to draw the attention of the appropriate authority to the traffic light at the end of St. Gregory Road into Awolowo Road. The light is faulty, but the ones on both sides of our Awolowo roads works. So most time it's always a near accident for those coming from St. Gregory into Awolowo Road. And please, if LASTMA can position a staff there to help control traffic pending when the right authority fixes the broken traffic light. Thank you. That's Alfred from Ikoyi. I think, is it not this intersection here? You know, I seem to relate. Yeah. All right. Good morning, Daddy Guru and Olaoluwa. Our Chinedu from Oregun. I want to ask our guest in the studio what he has to say about Owo LASTMA that the area boys collect on their behalf at the bus stop.
Can you come? Oh, is it all bus stops in Lagos or where? You should have given
yes,
that
so
information.
if there are specific bus stops, if you know any bus stop where this Owo LASTMA is collected, please send a text message and let us have that. I am quickly going to take this voice note as well. All right, let's have it.
The Guru, good morning, Olaoluwa. Good morning, LASTMA ND and LASTMA PRO, the provost in the house. And my name is Henry, writing you from VI. Last time I ran Lagos Island, I was driving. So I think I was missing my way. So I just stopped over, wind down to ask people along the road that I'm looking for so and so address. As I was asking them, next thing a Korokwe bus filled with LASTMA officials double-crossed me, accosted me, that I'm causing an obstruction on the road. And why am I parked here? I told them I was looking for an address. I even showed them my phone, the address I'm looking for. They didn't want to hear, they didn't want to listen to me. They took me to their Surah office. You know, after all pleading, I parted with 20,000 naira. I paid with even the old mature woman that was in their office. The woman was just sending me away, asking me to get that if I don't want to pay. You know, and I parted with 20,000 naira. I still have to pay vulcanizer to pump my tire. I have to pay money to open gates for me at the Surah office over there. It's terrific, man. Please, Daddy Guru, please let me ask a man. It's such a narrow. What does someone do? In case you're in a place you don't know the road, can't you ask anymore?
Okay. Thank you for that contribution.
Why the GM will answer you, I would suggest that when you have such, I'm not supposed to be doing this too much. Always. But LASTMA is my friendly organization. It's my friend. Okay. As an organization, it's a friendly organization. I do it for LASTMA. I do it for LOMA too.
Okay.
And sometimes I do it for the police force. So such facts, get the details of the facts across. You can get it directly to the Public Relations Director of LASTMA, Taufik Adebayo, because all the telephone number, we leave everything before we go. But if you are finding it difficult, if you are sure of your facts, get them across to me. Then I will send it. But don't for what to present it as a fact now will be cross-checked. If it is a lie, you know what it means. So let's get that done. He will answer you. I'm not holding him. Go ahead.
And Ogaguru, if I may ask, when you mean fact, the name of the person you are dealing with, the locations, the specific names, and all of that.
Story.
That's it now.
To all of the details. Now, let us get to this. Good morning, Mr. Guru and all in the studio. Kaide from the UK. Please, my question to the LASTMA GM is that what is the synergy between the outfit and the vehicle licensing outfit? I mean, maybe the VIO.
MVA.
With the issue of improper residential addresses and other poorly acquired statistics at archives, how will your outfit track traffic offenders easily? What about interstate vehicles? How do you get them fined? Okay, that is the question all the way from
I,
the
who
UK.
is not an employee of LASTMA, I probably will get an answer, but it will come from him.
Yeah.
John, one more before he has 2 minutes to answer this one.
Good morning, Daddy Guru Antiola Oloa and the listening public. Uche is my name from Bariga constituency. My question to the LASTMA boss this morning is this. Supposing a commercial bus with the traditional yellow color is going from Ujuelegba to Mile 12 on charter, or going from Mile 12 to Ujuelegba, can such a bus make use of the expressway since it is not stopping at any bus stop in between? I am asking this question, sir, because several times your men would mount at different points along Ikorodu Road to contravene commercial vehicles and in the process causing heavy traffic congestion.
He's taking note.
All right.
There
are more, but let's
continue.
Okay, continue. Oh, all right. There are more. All right. Good morning, Daddy Guru Olaoluwa and the guest in the studio. This is Heidi from CMS Book. Please, the way the last
CMS Bookshop, maybe you want to say.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, go on.
Please, the way the LASTMA are harassing we commercial workers, commercial on Awolowo Road is unbearable. Even if clear well to drop passengers on walkway without causing commotion. I guess he's saying that even if they just try to drop passengers without causing...
I forgot that he's talking to us at the edge of Awolowo Road.
Okay, so to drop passengers on walkway without causing commotion, they will arrest you and give you ticket of 50,000 naira. Why are...
He's talking on behalf of the Ikoro quiz.
Yes, I guess.
Will never park before they drop their passengers and pick their passengers.
They don't even stop at designated bus stop.
They don't have anything like that.
They stop indiscriminately. But we'll attend to it. Please continue.
Okay, so he said, why are we discomforting ourselves in this country? Let's fear God, oh. Hello to the wonderful lady in the studio and to our big daddy. My name is Biodo from AIT Road. I would like to ask how LASTMA carry out their recruitment process, because for some times now, I have been looking forward to seeing their applications publicized, but I don't see it anywhere. All of a sudden, we will see it in the news that new recruits are being trained. I am interested in being a LASTMA officer. I studied transport management, and I know 1 or 2 things I can do to minimize Iyano Ipaja early morning traffic. That is Biodun from AIT Road.
Thank you very, very much.
Okay.
Add one more, then they will answer before we move.
Good morning, Daddy Guru, Sir Anolaoluwa, and the LASTMA officials. Daddy Guru, please help me ask the LASTMA officials in the studio. If the police investigation says it was not LASTMA officials that killed the 2 sisters as a result of them chasing a vehicle as usual, who did? 2, why are LASTMA officials on the roads always dragging the steering wheel with the driver of a car? And why do they always carry POS machines and would not agree? And will not agree that a traffic offender should go to their office for any traffic offense he or she might have committed? Is the POS owned by LASTMA? 3, why do LASTMA only arrest and harass private car owners and they don't arrest or harass a commercial bus driver who also committed the same traffic offense, so to say? Why are they always after private cars? Thank you. This is from Jenny from Festac.
Okay, let us package it there for the first round. I think because of this discussion,
yes, sir.
I was supposed to have gone off air by now, but we agreed to have allocated so that the people will enjoy you and you will enjoy them. On the question of because if he keeps defending himself, that might look suspicious. On the question of the 2 sisters that were killed, I saw the police report that says LASTMA was never involved. I saw the police report. And I spoke with the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, about the matter. But, sir, answer the...
Thank you, sir.
But you just have to be as brief as anyone.
Yes, sir. Thank you. The first one about the short coat. I want to assure the Lagosian that had brought our attention into that. Yeah, we are working on it very soon. Before the end of the first quarter of next year, we should be able to come up with short coat.
Okay.
Well, I thank him. I thank him so much. Secondly, on the issue of the traffic lights around Awolowo Road by Sengegri, yes, we are aware of it, and the units at the Ministry of Transportation, they are equally working to fix it. Be rest assured, in the next 2 or 3 days, it should come back to life.
Thank you.
Then the third one, about the Owo LASTMA, the various bus stop, I want to say this, nothing of such is ongoing. About 3 months ago, we apprehended an NURT staff member around K2 doing such solely on his own. No LASTMA, after much investigation, when he was arrested and taken to the Lagos State Police Command, after much investigation, he was doing it on his own.
He admitted that?
Yes, and he has been prosecuted.
Okay.
Under my watch, nothing of such will happen.
Okay. I love that language. Under my watch.
So if anyone is tasked over LASTMA, should they blow the whistle and report?
Yes, that's why we have the toll-free line. Also, Olaoluwa from VI made mention of his experience as Sura office. If I will retrieve his number from Madam before leaving the studio, I will put a call to him personally. Then I will invite him to my office. We are going to cross all the T's and dot the I.
Okay.
And whosoever is found culpable should be ready to leave the agency.
That's good.
Then on the synergy between LASTMA and VIS and MVA, we have a robust and a cordial relationship with them. Whenever we have issues of hit and run, we always go to them and they provide us with detailed info, which we will give to the police to track whosoever is involved. Then on data collation about interstate vehicles, Lagos State government, especially the Ministry of Transportation, is working with Ogun State and some other Western state government too on how to collate and have a robust data system, even beyond the Western region. And I'm very sure they are talking to Abuja and some Eastern states too on this global data collation. Then on commercial bus at Oju Elegba.
Oju Elegba.
I didn't get that. Commercial bus at Oju Elegba. Okay, making use of the express. Yes. This commercial bus, you and I will agree that these people are a menace in the states. If you permit me, I'll quickly share an experience with you. Like 2 months ago, I went into a joint operation. The Kai Marshal General of the state, Major Cole, was with me. Likewise, I have some few policemen from Upo 20. Likewise, Loma. We went on a joint operation to decongest Idumota and those driving in a direction prohibited by law one way. Yes, Loma. Because we wanted to sanitize Idumota too.
Okay.
Apart from apprehending vehicles.
Oh no,
that was why
I have a lot of complaints against Loma on that.
That was why I have the Kai Marshal General with me. The excesses of the traders, especially at that route, Broad Street, Idumota, Inyeyo, and all sorts.
That place is
so on getting to the ascent of that bridge leading to Idumota, the Kata Bridge, we saw a downfall driving in a direction prohibited by law. We have more than 30 vehicles lined up. I was in front. Immediately he saw us. He almost fell into the river with all the passengers.
Wow.
I had to stop all the policemen that they shouldn't run after him. I didn't mean anything has happened. The story will have changed.
Yes.
Nobody will say the guy drove against traffic again. All they will be saying is LASTMA that is running or trying to apprehend them. That is a part of the training we've been giving our men on how to, at all time, be discretional and prioritize safety. In apprehending a commercial bus in the state, in Danford to be precise, we are contending with the 14 passenger, the driver, and the conductor. That's why you see my men, they are always careful. The highest they will do whenever they see that their strength is not enough to apprehend such infractions, for them to gather pictorial evidence. And at the end of the day, at our comfort zone, when we are sure that that our strength is good to take them, that's why we stop them on the express at times to apprehend them. People will not know that we have a substantial and a concrete pictorial evidence against traffic infraction that they've committed. And one of the observation was that we impound more private vehicles than commercial buses. I beg to disagree with such a person. My research and statistics department, we have a collation of apprehended vehicles from January to September. And from January to September, LASTMA has been able to impound 11,376 vehicles. And out of this, 7,336 happen to be commercial buses.
Wow.
This will tell you we impound and we apprehend more of these commercial buses. As I said, the ultimate thing is for my men to be safety conscious. Not only their own safety, but the safety of the passengers, the driver, even the conductor in the vehicle is paramount to us. We are always careful in dealing with them because they always tend to misbehave. Majority of them drive under the influence of alcohol and other narcotic drugs.
Let me ask a question.
Yes, sir.
You operate all Lagos routes.
Yes, sir.
Please, my two to Apapa on the three main lanes. As we talk, if you are coming from Oshodi, by the time you are approaching my two, you will see vehicles. A lot of them, all commercial, most of them commercial, say 80% commercial, driving against traffic. Either headed to Oshodi from Apapa or headed to Apapa from Oshodi. This cannot be disputed. This a factual thing. I personally even have video recording and co of them. The question is, why is that so?
Yes, as I said, sir.
And thank God that you came here today because I'm inviting those that are concerned. I'm inviting the police. I'm inviting the court marshal, because it's a terrible thing. Go on.
Yes, sir. Let me give you a scenario, sir. It happened around July. We have a zone that is around that happened to be the coverage area that is in charge of that area. Their patrol team intercepted a commercial bus around Sele after Rainbow, coming towards Yanosolo on the express lane, driving against traffic. In the course of stopping or trying to apprehend that downfall, when he was trying to escape, he had to damage about 3 or 4 private vehicles. He ran. They couldn't apprehend him. Do you believe that the owner of the cars descended heavily on that patrol team? They almost killed one of my LASTMA officials, if not for the intervention of the people that I call around on phone for them to safeguard my men. What I'm trying to say is this. Everybody knows that what is bad is bad. The law is the law. But when things happen like that, people shouldn't allow their emotions to affect their sense of judgment. Fine, in the course of apprehending, their vehicles were damaged. Safety is paramount. Such cases, such scenario on Oshodi Apapa Express Road, once in 2 or 3 months, we always go there massively. We'll make sure that our strengths are very, very heavy on ground before we go for such operations. We are always careful about the domino effect or whatever the negative effect that will come as a result of their illicit activities.
Okay. Could it be an opportunity that you have a synergy with, for example, the task force, the Lagos State Task Force, and make sure that this type of menace is stopped once for all? Because if you wait for 3 months, what is happening on that road on daily basis? If you wait for 3 months, is that not tacitly encouraging them?
we have a very good collaboration with the task force. And so many at times we've done joint operation.
Yes.
There was one that was done in Ikeja, Iyanopaja, and Lagos and all sorts. We'll equally make sure that the operation is frequent. But let me remind you, sir, do you remember what happened to a task force inspector about 2 or 3 weeks ago at Dagboju when he was trying to apprehend a vehicle that drove against traffic? So safety is paramount to us, sir. But I assure you, we're not going to rest on our horse. We'll make sure that we'll nip whatever their excesses or their menace in the bud.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.